morning guys, Brandon Hayden here. Hope you're having a great day. It is the 20th of December and today we're going to be doing a full day of eating, showing you everything that I'm currently consuming in my diet. But as you just saw, the Hard Body launch is now live. You can click the first link in the description. This is actually the third Hard Body launch, and launch 1 and 2 did sell out crazy fast, so please be fast if you want to get something. But right now we are going to get into the first meal of the day, which is breakfast. So this is the current setup. We're cooking breakfast on this little hub, which kind of makes no sense because Darren and Bex that own this house, they actually haven't hooked up this incredible cooker for some reason. Nevertheless, we do have exactly what we need for breakfast. 3 whole eggs, a handful of spinach, the majority of the rest of these egg whites, because we do have 250 milliliters. We're going to use a couple sprays of this PAM to prepare the pan, and for seasoning I'm going to be using this, which is Vegeta, one of my personal favorite seasonings. Definitely recommend for like chicken, eggs, really anything, to be honest. We started the morning off quite early this morning, actually a lot earlier than I'm having meal number 1, because we've actually been awake since 5 AM watching the Olympia, because here in Dubai obviously the time is quite far back, so of course we did wake up to watch the whole thing. And I do want to say a massive congratulations to Chris for taking the win for the second time in Classic Physique Mr. Olympia, really setting the pace and showing everyone what Classic Physique is all about. And I can't wait for you to take the third win again next year. But the time is currently 8:38 and I'm actually really glad that we are up this early so we can get a nice early start to the day. And here we have it, breakfast is made. We have 4 pieces of whole wheat toast, 3 whole eggs, 250 milliliters of egg whites, some spinach and some low calorie barbecue sauce. But before we do eat meal number 1, I'm gonna go into the garden, wait for this to cool down and actually do some stretching, which I wanna start doing a lot more now for a couple reasons. 1, it really helps with recovery. 2, I'm not very flexible at all. 3, I have a leg day later on and I do wanna prime my body ready for that. And 4, I start prep in under 2 months and I will be doing a lot more posing, and I would like to create a pretty sick routine that does require me to be moderately flexible. So I'm gonna work on that now before prep starts. So when I go into prep, I've already built up the routine, so it's like a normal thing to do, and I would have already built up a lot more flexibility before prep starts.
Can't forgive myself for losing you. Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month. Wishing
And we are done. Definitely built up a sweat doing that. It was 15 minutes in total, so nothing crazy. And it was a full body stretch, so legs, shoulders, back, chest, the whole thing. The only thing I can imagine throwing in there when prep begins is I might hit some abs and then some vacuums as well as the stretch. Now we're gonna eat some breakfast. And after stretching, I'm definitely a lot hungrier now than I was when I started. So I'm gonna delete this breakfast in 3, 2, 1. And there we go. That was delicious. Now we are fed and ready to start the day. There's 2 more things we do need to take care of. 1 is hydration and 2 is supplements, and then we can get showered and ready. Firstly, we're gonna grab a fresh 1.5 litre bottle of water, and then we're gonna grab some Vita HD, which is HD Muscles multivitamin, and I'm gonna have 1 serving of this with this. 5 tablets going down the hatch. All 5. And if you do want to check out anything on the HD Muscle website, it's linked down below. And if you use code HARDBODY, it will save you 10% at the checkout. The only class that we haven't yet seen the winner announced of, because we watched Classic, we watched Men's Physique, we have seen Bikini, but we haven't seen Mr. Olympia, like the open class. So they're literally about to announce the winner right now. Oh my God. They don't announce second place, they only announce first place. Oh my God. Brandon won before. They've got 2 completely different physiques.
The first place check for $400,000.
Come on.
Our winner, Oh my god.
They make you wait. Oh my god. You can't even imagine how he's feeling. So freaking happy that Big Ramy won because like, one, he won the People's Champ, like he clearly deserves to win, like everyone loves him. I think he was the most complete bodybuilder on stage, like overall condition and size that he had, like he did have the best package and truly deserved to win. So congrats to Big Ramy as well for winning. I felt like this Olympia, everyone that looked like they deserved to win actually won, and it was nothing to do with politics. So this Olympia, in my opinion, was probably one of the best Olympias I've ever seen. We just finished getting ready for the gym, and while I was getting ready, I kind of came to the realization that the fact that Big Ramy won the Olympia has just like set the tone for what they are looking for in the Olympia. So I feel like every single bodybuilder that was on the Olympia stage is going to try and build like 10, 20, 30 pound. Obviously that would be impossible, but they are probably going to do their best to come in as big and as lean as humanly possible, just to stand a chance if Big Ramy is the new standard. What? I would probably have to gain 340 pound of lean muscle tissue to stand a chance next to Big Ramy, and even then I probably wouldn't win. It's never been a goal of mine to step on stage at the Olympia in the Open Classic. It's always been my dream to step on the Classic Physique Olympia stage. For that to ever become a reality, we have a lot of work to do. Like we have many stages to pass. Like I really appreciate all the messages and support of me sharing the Olympia posts and people being like, you know, one day that'll be you, bro. But honestly, like first I have to get a pro card, and then I have to build a physique to stand a chance on a pro level stage. Then I have to build up points by placing top 3 in pro shows and then competing in enough shows to step on the Olympia stage, or I compete in a show and win the overall in a show that qualifies you for the Olympia. So we have a very long journey ahead, but I'm here for it and I'm loving every second of the journey so far, and I'm excited for what is to come. We're ready for the gym. We are gonna do legs, and I'm thinking I'm gonna wear my new shoes because yesterday I did buy myself an early Christmas present. It will be the only one I get myself, and I've never actually owned like a collector's shoe. I guess you could call it that. So these are the shoes. I actually picked these up pretty late last night at 10 o'clock from a place called Mad Kicks in Dubai, and they are the Air Jordan 1s High Zoom Air, full grey and white with a royal blue inside, the Air Jordan logo right there. Even the bottom of the shoe is pretty sick. It goes blue and fades to red, and I absolutely love this part of the shoe, the way it's like clear on the side. We do have a new pair of shoes right now. I'm really excited to wear these because I actually haven't worn them yet because I did buy them late last night. Probably shouldn't wear them to the gym, but I honestly don't know when else I would wear this kind of shoe. These are my new gym shoes. Sweet. Pre-workout before the pre-workout. Lovely. My headphones and my belt. Right guys, so we just got in the gym. Before we get into the leg workout though, I'm gonna do a few things. One, I'm gonna have a pre-workout meal from a meal prep service called Low Calorie Meals. They actually prep meals for people in the gym. And I've actually gone ahead and picked up pretty much every single meal except for breakfast and my last meal from Low Calorie Meals. 200 prawns, 200 cooked weight jasmine rice, and 50 grams of green vegetables. When I've eaten this, I'm gonna do a 10-minute walk on the treadmill just to get the blood around the legs and warm up the knees. Sometimes I do it on the treadmill, sometimes I do it on the bike, and then after that we're gonna do a little bit of stretching, and then we're gonna get started with the leg workout. Now we are fed, stretched, warmed up, just put on a pre-workout, and we're gonna commence the workout off with some carb raises. I'm gonna probably do like 3 different exercises on carbs because I have been hitting carbs again every single day while here at Benoist, and I'm noticing some steady progress. I've only been going to the gym for about 7 years now, probably done thousands upon thousands upon thousands of carb raises, and we're finally noticing something. I'm not even sure how many sets and reps I've done. I just know that I can't really feel my calves anymore. And I think if I do any more, my shins may just split in 2. Personally, over the years, it's been like really hard for me to notice any growth in my calves, and it has taken like a disgusting amount of consistency to see any progress. So my personal advice, if you do want to grow your calves, try do them every single day, like, or as much as possible. Let them repair. If you can build up a routine that before every single gym session you come to the gym and you hit your calves, which is what I personally done, eventually they will start to grow. good. Our legs are well and truly now warmed up. We've pretty much done all the isolation stuff. I have saved half of my pre-workout for what is about to go down. Cheers. I'm absolutely dying. That was definitely a really good set. Every now and again, you just need one of those sessions where you just don't leave the gym until you've done everything you need to do. And today was definitely an accomplished leg day, to say the least. So right now, we're gonna head back and get some food. I definitely think the extra motivation from the Olympia has absolutely wrote me off during that session, because I was just pushing so much harder than I usually would. And don't get me wrong, like I usually will like attack the leg day with everything I have, but this time, like, obviously it was a little bit different. We did just watch Chris Bumstead win the Olympia for the second time, so I feel like that did aid with some of the motivation. But this is definitely gonna be one of those leg days where I experienced cramps tonight and potentially 3-day DOMs. Good success. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
You're so weird.
You're weird.
No, you are.
Ta-da! Meal prep. Alright guys, so the post-workout meal is complete. Obviously, yes, I did slave over the stove to create this meal. I am the meal prep queen. 200 grams of chicken, 200 grams at its cooked weight jasmine rice, and 50 grams of green vegetables. This is a thing called buffalo chicken, but it's made with like seasonings and egg whites. Like, it's not made with like sodium-filled sauces, and it's freaking incredible. Yes, there's a little bit of sodium for the seasoning, but the sauce is basically more protein because it's just egg whites. I'm gonna put this in the microwave now and probably watch a movie, do some work. I do have to edit a bit of a video, and I'm waiting on a special video that would have been at the beginning of this video that Nabil is editing currently. It has been a few hours since the last meal that you saw me eat. In between that time, I may have ordered a chicken and co burger. It's just one of those burgers, when you bite into it, you know it's real chicken. The sauce is amazing, and it was a glorious time while eating it. But moving on from that, an hour later, I do have another meal to eat. 200 grams of barbecue chicken with low calorie barbecue sauce. We have 50 grams of green vegetables and 200 grams of chopped up potato. We're also sipping on a Coke Zero as well, because sipping on a Monster at this time of night wouldn't make any sense. So we got this. Also, in the past 2 hours, something absolutely enormous has happened. 45 minutes ago, the hard body launch actually went live. It will be live for you right now, as I've said previously in this video. I never want to check how well it's done. I never want to look at statistics, orders, sales, like anything. I always want to like check it in the morning or the day after, because I don't want to like, you know, it's like bad to consume yourself with digits and numbers and how things go, because regardless of how much you look at something, how much you look at statistics, likes, comments, views, all these sort of things, it doesn't matter how much you look at it, because it's not going to increase the number of what you're looking at or change any variables. So there's no point in looking. You may as well just chill out, take a breath, enjoy the moment, and then come back to it in a day, a couple of days, 3 days, a week, who knows, and then see how it is done, rather than getting stressed about it. Well, that's just personally like how I like to do things personally. It's I've always done things, and it has made my life a lot more stress-free. Sort of, because sometimes I do look, but you know, I'm trying not to. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna sit down here and eat this meal. This might not be the last meal of the day, although it is quite late. I do have to fit in a few more macros for today, so I might have to stay up a little bit later to get those in, or just shovel it down directly after I've eaten this, because I do want to get to bed pretty soon. I want to talk about something briefly, and it's kind of based on the fact that I'm like still here for Christmas and not going home to see family over Christmas or New Year's, and my birthday is actually on the 5th of January as well, 10 days after Christmas, and I won't be home for that either. The reason for that is, one, I kind of got the clearance from my family. They were like, honestly, the risk of you coming back and not being able to leave for whatever reason, and with the whole like new tier system, like I'm not too sure what's going on. I do hear little things. I just don't like to like obsess about it too much, because I feel like it's so easy to get lost in the trail of like what different governments are doing and why they're doing it, and trying to understand, no matter how much we talk about it and no matter how much we say, it is irrelevant anyway, because nothing that we say is going to change what the government want to do with the tier systems. So it's kind of just like an unnecessary topic, to be honest. Like I don't like to talk about it with my family anymore. They don't talk about it with me. Like no one talks about it. You just have to like listen to the rules, wait for it to pass, and it sucks that it is that way. And it's a lot of the reason why I don't want to go home for Christmas, and also a lot of the reason why they want me to stay here, because I'm able to like do everything I need to do to become closer to my version of success, which is everything that I could do at home. But now there's risks of other cities and other towns also going into tier 4. Tier 4 is essentially basically full lockdown, meaning that gyms are closed again. You can't go out, you can't go like drive 10 minutes down the street to a different town to go see your mom or your nan or your dad. It's around Christmas time. Like Christmas in some countries is literally cancelled, and it's absolutely terrible to see. Like I actually hate it, and I'm very lucky to be able to be here, because like I do have friends here. Like it's not going to seem like a holiday away, a Christmas away from people that I love, because like I do have Geordie, and it's going to be like a really nice time, and I know that my family are also going to have a lovely time all together as well. So that's also going to be really special. I actually just did all of the Christmas shopping, so everyone is going to have like gift wrapped Stitch in the background. It's the weirdest thing. He's such a weird cat. Look at it, just darts around the place like it doesn't know what it's doing. But anyway, Christmas shopping is done, and I'm actually like really proud of the gifts that I got people, because I like try to make the gifts that I get people like heartfelt and meaningful, and not just like, you know, something from Boots, like a bath set, or you know, something really like basic that isn't very meaningful to like the people, the individuals that you are buying the gifts for. One of the things I'm really excited about is my brother's last birthday present had to be sent back because it didn't fit him, and it was just a pair of Yeezys. Like it was a pair of nice shoes, so he didn't get to enjoy them. So this year I've got him something. In case he watches this video, I'm not going to say what it is, but I did want to get him something nice, because it has been like, I even think the Christmas before that something went wrong and like he couldn't have the present, or like maybe I just didn't get him anything. I don't know. I'm a terrible brother, clearly. I'm just sad that I like won't be with family, because this will be the first Christmas in the past 5 years that I haven't been with family. I've only ever spent one away, and I was in America at that point, so it would have been impossible to see them. But regardless, it still will be a strange experience. And yeah, I'm actually gonna just eat this now because I'm getting pretty hungry, and it does smell really good. The barbecue chicken, it's so good. I feel like I'm cheating, because it tastes really good, and I don't know how to make this. I don't know. I'm still making gains. Right now, I'm going to pass out and go to bed. I did manage to have my last meal. I literally just had some oats with some banana, some almond butter, and some blueberries in it. It was really easy, simple, quick, and enjoyable, especially with a little bit of protein mixed in there. With that being said, I'm going to end this video here. I really hope you enjoyed it, this day in the life to become the next Mr. Olympia. Obviously, this is just my day in the life to hopefully get closer to my goals. And of course, the goal is to one day be able to step on the stage that I watched so many people step on today, which is the Olympia stage, which is going to be incredible many years in the future, but we're hopefully going in the right direction. So if you enjoyed the video, smash the like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.